Just it's not formal. Just trust me, man. It's just you know.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, you
we
good.
are we're live, man. It goes to the active speaker over here anyway. So
Jeez.
good afternoon, my brothers, man. It's a real pleasure to see you guys looking on fleek, being the old pensioner word. You know what I mean? So, hello, are you well,
On
puppy?
fleek, you know. Let's
Love
bring
that.
that. Let's rejuvenate the slang of on fleek. Let's bring that
On,
back.
fle- on fleek is a term that
You get
everybody can
me?
get behind. Everybody knows what it means, at least.
Trust me.
So,
Man,
I'm sure. When June 21st hits, there'll be a lot of fleekness going around. You get me? So
definitely. We
like
need
we'll
to.
all be trying to look fleek, man. We're hitting them pubs and that.
the dude keeps putting it back more and more back like he wants it to be our new normal. You know what I mean? This whole lockdown
Yeah.
thing, man, which is mad.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
all part of it.
So
It's
All,
peak still.
right. So could rather than me introduce you, right? Because I can try and do all the research on you, like feds. That I that can you, but you may as well introduce yourselves if that's not being lazy or cheeky on my part.
man. Nutty, you want to go first?
Sure. Yeah, I'll kick it off. Basically, my real name is Anton. Everyone knows me as Nutty P. I've produced for a lot of the finest talent that UK's had to offer. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Come on.
I've worked with Wretch, 32,
Come
Gets,
on.
Shaka, Kai's. I've worked with Fela, who's going to introduce
Come
himself
on.
as well.
I
I've
know.
worked with Loki. I've done a remix for Paloma Faith. I've worked with Baby Soul. Yeah, I've worked with a lot of people still. And I'm also an artist, and I just make stuff. That's it. I create stuff. So that's me. I'm not very good at this, and Selena, our manager, is going to slew me when she sees the lackluster introduction I'm giving myself, because she's always like, you got to big yourself up, but I'm like, I've done so much stuff. How do I fit it all into like an
Wow.
introduction, innit? But yeah, that's me still. Google me, Nutty P.
Jeez. We love that. What. Yeah, and shit, son. Sorry, I don't know if we're allowed to swear.
You're good. You're
Anyway,
fine.
um,
Just be you,
my
man.
name's Fela. Real name. Artist name FELA.Mi. Uh, I am an artist, a musical artist. I don't like to say I'm any type of artist because I do a lot of stuff as well. Like Nutty P, I create stuff. Just haven't worked with all of the people that he has, but we got time for that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? There's bare time for that. You know what I mean?
trust
So
me.
yeah, man, happy to be here. Love, vibes, and positivity always. Major love for having us on the show.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
yeah,
Standard,
man,
standard, man.
feels good to be here. Feels good to be here.
Appreciate it still.
Nah, man. If your music was whack, you wouldn't be on my show. Please don't say
Oh
whack's an
well,
old word as well. Is whack an old word? Please
there you
don't
go.
say.
No, whack is a
I still
classic.
use whack.
Whack is a
I still use
classic.
whack.
Classic will never
Yeah,
die. It will never
yeah,
die.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
whack.
I've got to give a shout out to our new partners and our new brand. It's called Melanin Power EPSSB, which is efficiently processing sunlight since birth.
Okay.
You like it?
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Coolie boy, don't mess
yeah,
about, man.
I can get behind that.
That is jokes.
Trust me.
Yeah.
As soon as Fella come on the call, right? I swear I heard Bangra music. I was like, what? I thought,
Like I was listening to the show just before we came on. I was just like, yeah, man, this is vibes. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, the vibe. I don't even want to like try and repeat what I was hearing because obviously man ain't got the tech for that.
that's it.
So it was lit though. The show is definitely popping. It was popping off, man.
thank you, my brother.
Honestly.
Thank you both of you, man. So, right, tell you what, how did you meet?
Damn. How did we meet? I think we met first time. I don't even know what the first time we met was. I think Nutty,
Um,
correct me if I'm wrong, but we must have met at the event. No?
yeah,
Yeah?
that was it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
obviously, I'd heard some of your stuff from before that. Still, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Yeah.
but yeah, that was the first time. That was the first time. Still,
Yeah. For real.
yeah,
So I mean, me and our manager Selena, we run this open mic event, like very sick event called Say No More.
yeah,
It's hosted in the middle of Shoreditch, at the Looking Glass Cocktail Club. We'll be coming back once we all get back into the real world. But yeah, we met there while I was hosting. Nutty P came and he was headlining, and he shut it down. He shut it down.
yeah. That night was a vibe.
Sick, innit?
Still,
That was a vibe. It was
the
a big
night was a
vibe.
vibes.
It was a big
Operation
vibe.
Big Vibes.
Yeah, 100%. So
That one still.
that was like the first time we met, and then we had like this whole like reconvening when we all went to Nutty P's house. That was like I would say the first time that we proper sat down and was like proper chopping it up was when we all went to Nutty P's studio and we were just making tracks, man. We made like
we made 4 tunes that day still.
Whoa. Rewind. You made 4 tunes in one day.
Yeah, I was. Well, I mean, I wasn't on all 4 of them. I was late, so I was only on 3. I was late, so I was on 3. But yeah, man, it was like a whole like family vibe, like legacy vibe.
Yeah, it was sick.
It was hard.
Proper sick still.
It was hard. Yeah. And that was like on the hottest day of the year last year.
I know, it's sweltering, wasn't it? It was sweltering.
Hot, it was hot.
And like, bro, let me tell you, bro, like my studio is not that big. It's not a very big space. So if there's more than 3 people in there on a cold day, it becomes warm because of, you know, body temperature and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The energy that humans produce is quite high, isn't it? Especially when you're creating, your brain's working like overtime to come up with the magic and that.
Like
so you can put like times that by 2 and on a hot day, it's like, oh my gosh.
It was a lot. No, it was a lot. Like sweating for no reason.
I was beefing.
Yeah, especially because I was running to his yard as well on the hottest day, bro. Nah, it was too much. And then I came in and the room got hotter. It was long.
Yeah, it was proper long still.
It was sick.
Yeah.
Wow. But well, to be honest, I'm a big fan of. I remember watching Nutty P's flips. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought this guy is just too sick, and he just picked up the guitar, and I thought, what? And I thought, was it the bass he picked up?
Yeah, I mean, probably both at some point.
Man ain't messing about, man.
I play both.
And when you combine, like, because I listened to the interview that we did in January, earlier on today and last night. So and I picked up on the word roti, right? So I thought we say roti, yeah, but roti. So I tried before the show. I thought I'm gonna run downstairs now. I'm gonna try and make some roti and And I thought to myself, the way I made it, can you please describe roti? Is it the same as roti?
I think it's the same thing, you know. Like, yeah, it's a thin piece of like carbs, like bread thing, like that you use to eat your meat and rice. I think it's the same shit. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing, cuz, you know.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
That's just me.
To be fair, like I don't know who come up with it first, but we all use it. It's great. I love roti. It's my favourite thing. You get me?
Yeah, for real.
Yo.
Sometimes a man will order like I'll get a curry goat and rice, and I get a roti as well. Do you know what I'm saying? To this, you know, it just makes sense, bro. Yeah, got to eat it with your hands, bro.
The hands, bro. Yeah, real shit,
get
bro.
me.
Get all up in there. I feel that, bro.
Get involved, cuz. Get involved.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Actually, while we're talking about food, so last time I spoke to you, Nutty, you said it was curry goat and curry goat rice and roti. That's why I picked up on the word. Is it still the same?
Yeah, it's classic, man. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Still, I'm trying to get to the level where I'm like can actually cook it. Yeah, but I don't know if I've got that kind of time and patience still. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. One day, I'm getting my way around to jerk chicken. You know.
Wow.
So yeah, one day we'll see.
Producers tend to be good chefs, don't they? It's the same thing as being in the studio, like in the mix
Yeah,
and
he's
ingredients.
whipping it up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Whipping it up, man.
So my man fella, favorite
Yeah,
food?
yeah. So favorite food, you say?
Yeah, bro.
Shit, son. I'd say lasagna. Still, yeah. I can't lie. Lasagna for me been at the top for a long time. Bar that though, like in my country, we have this food called panda jam and egusi soup. That levels is levels. Like if you really like, I know if you go on Google and you like type in panda jam and egusi soup, it's not gonna look the best, innit? It's not gonna look the best, but get you a person that can cook it right. I'm a Marjay and that. You can't go wrong, bro. You can't go wrong. And like the roti and them man there, you have to eat it. Yeah, you already know, bro. You gotta eat it with your hands. We call it swallow foods. So you gotta get it with the hand, put in the soup, and you just whoop.
Cheese.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Yo, that is proper. Fella.
Vibes.
Your favorite drink?
Favorite drink? Shit. Orange juice. Really? Yeah. Orange juice.
The classic, you know.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, like you can't go wrong if you're like, and especially if you're like thirsty, or like on a day like hottest day of the year last year, if you get used a cold carton of orange juice, you're laughing. You are laughing. Like can't go wrong. That or water, or a Heineken. Those three, I'll put those three in the same category.
Cool, my
water, really good water, orange juice, Heineken. Them man there.
Salute, man. Salute. I think if I remember last time, Nutty was it Mai Tai? Sounds like Muay Thai, and it was a White Russian and Coca-Cola in a glass bottle.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Jeez. Man got all the details.
Yo, sorry. My Wi-Fi is moving a bit funky, boy.
Boy, no, it's all right,
Sorry
man.
about that.
No, it's cool, bro. So I was just talking about your favorite drinks. So I was the same as last time with the Mai Tai and the White Russian and the Coca-Cola in the glass bottle.
Yeah, boy, all that good stuff.
You said to me you're gonna stop drinking, or you stopped drinking back then?
Yeah, I mean, I've slowed down a lot. Like, I mean, basically, I haven't had a drink since my birthday. So, which was 3 weeks ago.
Salute.
So since then, yeah, you know, trying to lose weight out here. Get me? Big 3'6" now and that. So,
bro,
you know,
lost a lot of weight, bro. Man's been looking trim. Been looking trim. No safe, gym about, but man still out here. Crazy.
Safe, bro.
Yo. You still on it or what, man? This is version.
Yeah. Hey, what's that?
I can't even.
It's a bit bright still.
Tough. Yeah, it's quite bright. That's catching the light real good, bro.
There you go, man.
Oh, Cubase. Imagine.
Cubase 5, the legendary.
Yeah, man.
Imagine.
Classic.
That is crazy.
Did you ever upgrade to version 11 or 10?
Not yet, still.
And you're all in the industry. Sick.
One day.
My God.
Maybe. I'm still on the Cubase 5. I don't even have any new VSTs. Actually, no, I'll tell a lie. I've got one new VST, Diva. I didn't have that before.
Dude, that kills your computer, man. That's UHE's Diva. That's heavy.
No, my computer's all right still. My computer can deal with it, man. Like I think maybe last time I didn't have the computer I've got now, but the thing I've got now can basically handle anything. It's great. It's great still. So yeah, a lot of Diva stuff. Diva's got like these proper like old school like 80s-esque like John Carpenter sort of sounds going on and that. So yeah.
Rude boy.
That's my go-to thing at the moment still.
I'm sure it stands for dinosaur in virtual analog or something like that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow, that makes sense.
That's how sad I am. I'm not even kidding. I think it is. It was a dinosaur impersonating virtual animal. I don't know what it is, but either way,
Okay.
it sounds absolutely banging, man. And talking about
Yeah, it
absolutely,
does the job.
yeah, definitely, man, definitely. Talking about absolutely banging sounds as well. I listened through to four of FELA.Mi's tracks earlier, which were yeah, man.
What?
15th of March, stateside with Surya Sen and yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah, man. Indie man is on the case, man. I love the flute, man. The whole vibe in that, man. That was
Yeah, bro.
that was sick.
That is a big tune. I'm not even gonna lie. Did not expect you to pull that one out of the bag.
Okay.
That's crazy. Yeah, no. Stateside is a classic.
Sick tune.
Classic. Like crazy. Major love for that as well, because not many people know about Stateside, but it's definitely will have its time to shine for sure. Like
Man,
Stateside's wavy, man.
I heard that flute and the whole vibe, the percussion to it, and I thought, yo, that is sick.
Yeah,
So doing an Indian thing to the flute, I thought, yo, that is proper, man. So I thought,
yeah,
top notch. 24th of April, Body on
honestly.
Lock. I love the crisp
Body on
sound,
Lock.
electro style production on that as well, man.
Yeah, love for that, man. Love for that. Body of Lock. It's been a long time.
That's a tune still. I love that one.
Do you, bro?
Yeah, I love that one still.
Long time. That was like previous iteration of Fela. You know what I mean? Yeah, but still a tune for sure. Like my mum loves that one as well. That's
absolutely brilliant. Then you had 17th of July, Take Me Home. Don't call my phone. He said in there. You got the synth bass. I thought, yo, that synth bass is heavy. I love that, man.
Yeah, love for that, man. Love for that. That one's actually still produced. Like Stateside and Take Me Home were both produced by Surya Sen. So, bro, definitely check out Surya Sen. He's he's an emerging artist as well. He'll be on the comment. You'll hear a lot from him soon as well.
Salute.
For sure.
Salute, bro.
For sure.
Salute, man. So, and then there was this December the 11th, which was the original take on Rain. But I Can Feel the Rain. Feels amazing. I thought, yo, it was raining as well earlier over here in London, man. I thought this tune's sick.
Come on, it's for the season. It was a song for the season. You know what I mean? Like it rains a lot in London as well, so you already know it can be played whenever the rain be pouring. But yeah, man, love for that. Major love for that.
Yeah, man. So
rhythm.
You must have done some juju to summon up Nutty P to put him on.
Nah, bro. We wholesome Christians out here, but we don't.
We wholesome Christians.
You smell me, cuz we don't bang no judge.
Tell him again.
Maybe a little law of attraction and that, but we don't bang no judge, bro.
Tell him again, bro.
You get me?
Come on, man. We don't deal with no judge out here.
You know what? Yeah, I proper think, bro, I can't lie. I do think that God was working through, I don't know, the machinations of the universe for that one still. Because
100%.
I just heard the tune and I was like, I think I need a piece of this one still.
Yeah, for
and
real.
I was just like, I mean, I think I was asking Fela for the stems for a couple months.
Time, yeah.
I was like, let me get the stems.
Literally.
The tune, and then I got a version of the tune, like an MP3, and I was like, you know, I can work with this.
Yeah, literally.
So I just chopped up the bridge and made a loop out of it, and I was like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Made the beat, and I was like, oh, I smell a verse coming, and then yeah, the verse has come in it. But you know what's funny?
Yeah.
It's like when I wrote the verse, obviously me and Fela, I didn't talk to Fela. I was his tuner, but I just went with the feeling of it. But then afterwards, when we spoke, and when I found out what it was about, I was like, raw. We was really on a termites thing, innit?
Yeah, literally, bro.
Like group think and all of that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I love that one still. Yeah, and it's one. Yeah. And it's one of them ones that people have hit me up like, bro, your verse on that. I'm like, yeah, I know. You get me?
Real,
and like a couple of my other dons as well hit me up saying they love Fela's voice and that. Like, it's this voice is so
lovely
smooth,
voice,
man.
Like,
you get
smooth,
me?
man.
So
major love to them, man. Major love.
Trust me.
Yeah, that's what's up.
As soon as I heard Fela's voice, I was like, you must have a whole heap of kids everywhere, man.
Man has no children. No, that's a lie. I got my little nephew. Like, hopefully he sees this one day, and You understand? Man shouted him out. Man shouted him out early, bro. That's my son still.
Salute. I'm just trying to find Nutty on the video. I'm not sure where on earth he's gone to on the video. So I've got him on the audio, which is good, but it's like he's vanished off the video. We've got like a blue screen with the Skype logo.
What?
Yeah, but I've got you on the audio. Though,
Is it?
Yeah. I'm not sure what.
Oh man.
I'm not sure.
I think my Wi-Fi is bugging. I've had it on 4G because my Wi-Fi's been moving a bit funky monkey. Yeah. But it should come back on still because I've had it 4G/Wi-Fi, but I think the Wi-Fi's just kicked in. So hopefully you don't see my ugly mug again soon.
That's funny. That is funny, man. Okay, so I could try and rattle off Nutty's releases, but I just thought it's pointless because you know what it is. It's gonna be like longing it out like a Bollywood show thing. You know what I mean? It'd be long. He's just too sick, and I think I first heard him when he teamed up. He produced Sing Mahoon, right? And,
that's my dog still.
Yeah, man. Salute Sing Mahoon. So
yeah, trust me.
And Aglake Fug London Shernu, which means set fire to the city of London. Yeah, so that was it's absolutely heavy, which is a Guldeep Manik classic. We've got messages coming in. We've got Big Up. We've got Curry Goat. Someone said Curry Goat. We've got ha ha ha.
Shout out to Curry Goat.
Shout out to Curry Goats everywhere.
Oh man.
It's ironic it's called Curry Goat when it's the greatest of all time.
Oh, real shit. That's not even ironic. That's just true. True.
Oh my life. I love it. Love it. So, I'm not sure who to ask first. So, any of you did what was your start in music?
Go on, fella.
All right. I mean, I've been writing raps since I was like 11. You know, the like classic tale of just having bars for when you're like spitting with your friends and whatnot. And yeah, I didn't really like take it serious or anything like that. Like when I was like 17, I started making like little whack tunes with my boys at the time. And I've even still got some of them till this day. But then maybe when I hit around maybe like 3 years ago, and Body on Lock was actually part of that like first iteration of tunes that I started recording at the time. Recorded like an EP that I put on SoundCloud, and that will never see the light of day besides SoundCloud.
Really?
Yeah, bro, like a whole thing. I love that body of work by itself, but it's gonna just stay where it is. And then yeah, literally that's how it's really started. And since then, I've just been like working on the craft, getting better, honing my sound, really and truly. And now I feel like I've got into a place where I know my sound, I know what I'm doing with what I'm doing, and yeah, we're just executing now. Just executing well.
Man, ain't messing about, man. That is absolutely proper. So if I remember correctly, I think Nutty's dad. I checked out a video called Rockmaster Scott and the Dynamic 3 request line.
Jeez.
So I thought that's when Nutty's dad was a rapper. If I'm correct.
That's right, man. Yeah, Dynamic 3, bro.
Yeah.
Get me.
Yeah. He's back. Salute, man. On the video anyway, man.
Yeah, I'm back.
Go on. You've got this like filter thing going on, man, where like you've...
I know, I don't know what's going on, bro. Everything's blurry apart from me. They're blurring out the wrong shit, if you ask me. You get me? But yeah, my dad, Dr. Fibes, man. Their whole thing back in the day, the Dynamic 3. So one of them repped like the American side of like hip hop, and then one of them was like a Cockney, and then one was like the Yardie, innit? So it was just, it's kind of sick. Like when you think about it, kind of ahead of his time. Like if that was happening now, it would bust, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So yeah, obviously, Like my dad and my uncle, they used to have a sound system in it, sound effects, and they used to put on parties and functions in South London, Battersea, and like Clapham, Tooting, and all them ends in it. So, like once in a while, I'd go. My dad would take me to one of the functions and parties, and it was just like, obviously, I was only like 13 in it, so I weren't drinking or nothing like that. Yeah, I mean, some people are 13 and drink, but I was a good youth. You get me? Past tense, but yeah. It was vibes, man. And then I just like, I don't know, just kind of become a thing. Like hearing all these great tunes, like it's one of them ones. Like I remember exactly where I was when I first heard "Flavor in Your Ear," the remix. Like I was in this party in Clapham Common, and then it was like at the beginning, but people weren't really there. And I just remember hearing that beat and just thinking, bro, like, I just instantly, when I went home, I was like, how do you make tunes? You get me? And then yeah, the rest is history, essentially.
Yo, but yesterday I checked out the video called Request Line. So that's the one I could find, like a music video, which is Rockmaster Scott and the Dynamics. Really.
Yeah.
So I thought,
yeah.
But I was trying to work out which one looks like Nutty. And I thought that's what it was. I was like, yo, this is sick.
You know what? I think it's like me and my dad, I think we look quite alike still. Like we've got the same features, but I'm just lighter. That's it.
Cool, man. Cool,
like,
cool.
He's just darker than me. And it's funny because my dad is like, I'm convinced he's like a vampire or something because he just hasn't aged since I've known him. He's all like 55 now, and he just looks the same like as when he was like 30. Like, you get me? So
I gotta get this out of my system, man. Melanin power, EPSSB. Yeah, man. Efficiently processing sunlight since birth. Yeah, man. That's what it is, man. You know what I mean? So synthetically manufactured melanin from Sigma Aldrich today is going for £376,000 on a keg. Can you believe that?
Jeez.
Yeah. Hey, bro. I know I don't have that much, but maybe we can extract some in it. So I've got a fun videos, bro. You get me?
What? But it's madness considering that it's 40 grand on a key of gold. You don't pay VAT. You don't pay VAT on gold, but it's about £900 on a key of silver, including the VAT. So it goes to show. I want people to know their own value, know your own worth, know that you are a transducer, know that your body, right, is a solar panel and it stores things like a battery.
Yeah.
So just make sure you spend that time in the sun, man. So yeah.
For real.
Yeah,
we are the black gold of the sun.
Honestly.
Damn right.
Power up like Superman and that.
I'm like the curry flavored version. But what I'm trying to say, this is you guys are absolutely just top notch, man. So what on earth, right? My missus, she cuts hair. She's a hairdresser, right? And I thought, what the hell's a posse cut? What's a posse cut?
When they cut your hair into a posse, innit? That's jokes. All right, seriously though. A posse cut is basically like, it's when you and the man them do a tune, essentially. Like you and your label mates or your crew. You know, every album's got to have one or two at least. You know what I'm saying? It's got to have one posse cut in it. You get me? Like L Cool J had the 4-3-2-1. You get me? Like Busta Rhymes, he had on his first time, he had Flip Mode Squad meets Def Squad, which is like a mega posse cut. It's like his crew and another crew. You know what I mean? Onyx had Wu-Tang and Onyx the Worst on Shut 'Em Down 2000. Like it's kind of like a staple of like most rap albums. It's like a posse cut. You get your posse together and you just make the sickest tune. Everyone trying to slew each other and that, but in a competitive, friendly way. You get me?
Yeah.
Salute, man. What a great answer, and thank you for educating me as well to learn. But I did check out the article, of course, on Lunar Legacy's website, and salute to Selena.
Salute Selena every time. Black.
Big up.
Yeah. I was giving her some aggro like yesterday evening regarding the artwork and the rest of that. for the poster, man. You're Nutty. Did you manage to get that hoodie on?
I couldn't find it, you know. I couldn't find it, bro. Like, I've got a big pile of clothes under my bed, and I thought it was in there, and I couldn't find it, unfortunately, still.
That's cool, but what does the hoodie say again?
The hoodie says, stop killing the man them.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Real shit.
You get me? So,
that's real.
It's one of them ones, boy. It's one of them ones.
That you
Man, I'll
down,
stop
bro.
wearing it when they stop doing it, innit? You know them ones.
Mm.
So you know what? I think they need to remix as well. Stop killing the gal them as well, because the gal them got it a bit rough as well. Cause
Honestly,
you know, it's
bro,
not just us, you
nobody's
know?
safe, bro.
You
Nobody's
feel me?
safe.
Like the gal them
Nobody.
going through hard times as well, bro.
Mm.
And it's not even
Honestly,
a black or a white thing. It's just a gal them thing in general. Like, you know, like
honestly,
people, the women them, they're scared to just exist, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like
honestly.
we as men, we've got to protect them, bro. You know, we have to do what we can in any way to make sure that like the women around us are not in danger, like are not in situations where like fuckeries can happen, innit? You get me? Because
Really.
we're responsible at the
Yeah.
end of the day,
Yeah, yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Because certain things could get misconstrued and like, yo, like just because a woman's wearing something nice and she might talk to you, don't mean she's on you. Like, do you know what I'm saying? A woman can wear something nice and have a man and still go out without
Honestly.
a man. You get me?
Well,
Like,
shit.
it's not really about like looking, man. It's like women want to look good, like don't we all? You feel me? Like, so
Well, shit.
yeah, you got to sometimes you got to read the room and it's like, right, she all right? You get me? So
Definitely.
yeah,
Definitely. Yeah. I agree with that.
That was proper in-depth, fella. What's your
Honestly,
take?
bro. Honestly, I agree. Like when it comes to a situation like that where you're seeing something that isn't right that's going on, like definitely like speak up. Like as mandem, we should be doing everything that we can to protect the gal them. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
definitely.
it's not like it's not anything but being human beings. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
if you see whether it's your sister or whether it's like a randomer, like it shouldn't be something that's going on. Like reading the stuff that's going on in the world sometimes is mad, bro. So
trust.
it takes all of us to
Yeah,
make a change. You know what I mean?
exactly. It is a sort of that blanket like zeitgeist culture of being a man, and that is what has to change. It's like, even I'm not even gonna lie, certain things that I've done in my life, or like the way I've gone on or whatever. I'm not really the type of person to chirp. I've never been chirping or whatever, but sometimes you might think, raw, nah, this girl should be with me. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But no, she shouldn't. If she don't want to be with you, she don't want to be with you. Simple as that, innit? You got to leave it as that. But then other men, like the way that they go on, like the dick pics and all of that, like it's a bit mad still. You feel me? And they think like, I don't know if man's thinking like, oh yeah, like this is how I'm shooting my shot, but that's not really it. Like I'm like on the other way around, like I'm not trying to be funny here, but if I was to receive a picture of a straight up vagina, I'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You feel me? Like, what's your problem? Like,
tickled me, bro. That tickled me. Yeah, trust.
Labia.
They're just hella lips, just like, what? What now? I'm good, you know.
You get me? Then straight up, like,
I'm all right.
So yeah, I think that's another thing as well. Like, besides us, like actually, coming outside of ourselves and looking around, like reading the room, like we have to read ourselves as well. It has to start from within. Like, right, am I moving mad right now? Is this like, is everything blessed in this situation? Is this something that could later come back and be like, raw, I shouldn't have done that. You get me? So
really and truly. If your mother could see what you're doing right now, would she be happy with you, bruv? Would she be happy? That's literally it, bruv.
Like, for real.
That is a hook line, man, to a tune, man. That's
some real shit.
That is sick. Do you know? I'm gonna hit you guys with another angle on regarding stop killing the mandem, right? So there was a guy called Halit, and Halit basically come forward because he's meant to be in line to the throne officially, not unofficially or whatever. But basically, he said the French Navy is sick and tired of transporting the Queen's heroin. So that basically goes to show where there's drug turf wars, right? The war on drugs is basically a war on other drug distributors affecting their distribution. So
wow.
Yeah, I know I'll probably get in trouble for saying certain things, but at the end of the day, I just say it as it is. So if people want to talk about top shotters and how it ends and all the rest of that, you need to look to the elites, man, because that's how it comes into the country. But
obviously, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I think about all this drill music and that. Like, Like I try to keep my ear to the streets and that. Obviously, I'm not involved with none of it and that, but I like to know what's going on in it because to me, that's the real news, innit? It's not the papers, bro. That the real news. You got to jump on some of them low key Instagram accounts to see what I want. And when I see some of the borers that these man got like swords on fire and stuff like that, and like AK-47s, I'm like, where the hell are they getting this from?
Some level 80 shit that you can't unlock unless you've got all the XP, bro.
Exactly, bro. I'm like, how are they getting this? Because I'm pretty sure we ain't producing this type of weaponry in this country. They're getting it from somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So,
definitely, yeah, trust.
Yeah, it's mad still.
I remember from the previous interview with you, Nutty, like you basically said, it's like you could use the music or you help inspire other people, show them that there's another way. You know what I mean? Yeah, because
exactly.
You just gotta be trapping. You know what I mean? It's just basically about getting in the studio and kicking ass. And in terms of putting in the grind and the work ethic, I think you've got that merked. Now you're with Luna and my brother Fela. I think that's
boy.
Absolutely deadly. Got a question come in, man. It says, what are you most excited to do when lockdown is over?
Ooh.
Fella?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I have this vision of being in the middle of Shoreditch and there's a parade going on and man is on the top of a telephone box dancing like Michael Jackson.
This is oddly specific.
Bro, I've had this vision in my head for like months. Dancing on top of, I'm pretty sure it's the telephone box that's outside Ace Hotel, and there's just a mad parade going on, and I'm just dancing. I'm skanking hard, like skanking, like really going. That's it. That is the thing I'm looking forward to the most.
That's funny, boy.
That's
on
for me, bro.
On the telephone box.
On top of a telephone box, just skanking out. Yeah. With all my man them, like obviously I'm looking forward to just going back to the clubs and skanking out with the man them, like big time. Big time. Like
yeah, so am I, man. I'm looking forward to going to raves and that, bro.
Honestly.
Right. So I'm trying to charge my phone and that because I'm using 4G and it's rinsing the battery, but I don't think the charger. But yeah, clubs definitely. I'm looking forward to hearing some tunes on very loud
speakers. Yeah. Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Honestly,
Studio One, like small room, me and the bros jumping around, bro. That's what I want. And then also going cinema, man. I miss going cinema big time.
Hear that? Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel
every time I see Daniel Craig in that stupid, ladies and gentlemen, The Weekend, in that meme, I'm like, James Bond was supposed to be out time ago, cuz.
Yeah.
I want to see James Bond. Does he die?
Honestly.
Jamaican black woman become James Bond? What's going on, bro?
You know that.
Why Rami Malek? Why is his face all mash up, bro?
For real. That's so
bro,
true.
it's been months, cuz.
It has been months. Like I remember that was meant to come out first it was meant to come out last April.
Yeah.
Then it was meant to come out last November. Now it's what? Now November this year? Who knows? That's a mad thing.
And then what? Bro, Godzilla versus King Kong, that's coming out. And what? Man's gonna watch that on my little 4K monitor. What?
In
the century.
In 2021.
My phone, like.
In 2021.
It's all cutting out, like. I don't know who's
going on? That is bad. Yeah, no, but definitely going out, skanking, because I'm getting rusty, man. I love dancing, so
yeah.
I've been getting rusty. My joints are doing the, you know what I mean? So mad.
Love it.
Yeah. What about you, bro? What are you looking forward to?
Yeah, that's some real shit.
I'm gonna give you real, right. Even before this whole lockdown thing started, right. My life has been in the studio for years. It's working constantly on radio. So when the whole thing, like, people started bitching and kicking off and squabbling with the police and the rest of that, for me, I was already locked down anyway because I'm always in the studio. Like, these ends are so rough over here. You gotta be here to guard your things, man. If you ain't, they're gonna be gone. So
I hear that, Gav.
you got to be security guard and a studio owner at the same time, man.
Yeah.
It's mad. So, in terms of for me, it's just basically what am I gonna do, bro? It's gonna have to be take the missus out for a meal and definitely go to the cinema and go to live
Yeah,
music events
yeah,
and the rest of
too.
that. And talking about that, what do you make of this whole bubble thing? Do you know that they had this like concerts within a bubble where a person actually has a bubble around them? I thought that's madness.
Well, I
So
mean, whatever it
Yeah.
takes for us to be able to hear some loud music and get smashed, bruv.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
don't even. I wouldn't even mind. What? Like, you know, is it one of them ones that's just like
You know that?
Like-
Yeah, man.
that's hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like
Yeah,
it's gonna go wrong though. I just feel like
Bro,
as soon
everybody
as like
watching.
as soon as we get in raves, as soon as we get in raves and that, and have a couple juices, like that third tequila shot, we're just gonna come out the bubble. Ah, fuck this, hey!
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Like,
100%. Yeah, for sure.
Bro.
Like,
I
Love
saw
it.
this picture, yeah, and it was like, it was like the pub frequency in America. It's like kind of normal for a country, and then it went to the UK, and it's literally just like red dots everywhere, bro. I was like, oh my days, like we're gonna need new
Yeah, bro.
livers on June 22nd, mate. That's what we're gonna need.
Honestly.
Nutty, how's your bro Ilhaze?
He's great, bro. He's great, bro. Like, honestly, like, yeah, I don't even know if I can talk too much because we're trying to keep it a secret and that, but we've got something big coming. We've got something big coming real soon, bro. Like, he dropped a single with my boy Adam R, who produced my last single, but they've got a tune that's just come out, last week, today. I don't know, but yeah, go check that. That's a banger. But yeah, we've been working a lot still. We've been doing virtual sessions and stuff, just like over WhatsApp. Like we'll just
Come on,
send
man.
stems back and forth.
How is that? Like, you know, in terms of audio quality and the rest of that, how does that work?
Well, he's got a setup in his house, and it's sort of not dissimilar to mine, innit? Like he's got mic and he's using Cubase as well. So we just bounce stems. Yeah, see, Steinberg, bro. When you gonna sponsor me, bro? I've got bare people using Cubase out here, bro. You get me? You can't give me a little dongle. You get me? Where's my dongle, bro? Give me the dongle. You get me? But yeah, so like we'll just be working over WhatsApp, and then like for instance, you know, I'll put down a little drum, and then we had a session the other day with our guy Charlie, sick guitarist songwriter, the best, like. So he was at Will's and whatever, and we was like, Will's Ilha's real name, innit? I'd call him Will, it's my homie, innit? So
Yeah.
we work or whatever. I send him the stems, and then he sends them back, and he'll record something. He'll have a chorus over the beat I've already done. I'm like, great, cool. I'm gonna start working on something. I'll phone you back, bro, and then I phone him back 20 minutes later. It's like, well, I've got this. Well, I've got this now as well. It's like the tune is basically done in an hour. It's mad. It's actually kind of a sick way to work, and it's almost. There's more benefits to like working with someone here because when you're here, it's like I've kind of got a beat engineer as well as producer and write my own stuff. But when I can just send it on, it's like, all right, cool. Well, you can work with this drum bass because you know where we're going. It's the promised land, innit? So you've already got the faith in it's going to be a banger. So you know you can work with that, and I can add more stuff. So it's like you double your productivity, man. It's great.
Salute, my bro. I've got messages basically coming in on this. I don't know whether you guys can see the feed, but
Yeah, wait. Before you even say anything, I would just like to say I also look forward to hosting Say No More when we all go back to the real world. You know what I mean? Like, bro, if you see the way that they're slewing me in the comments, it's mad. Okay, so it's fine. Hold on, just little plug, please. Say No More. It's like twice a month in Looking Glass Cocktail Club. I already did say this earlier, but it's an open mic for, you know, all creatives. If you sing, you rap, you do poetry, like, come down. We're going to be kicking it off. I believe April 21st is like the first one that we've got back. It's going to be lit. But yeah, hosting that as well is going to be a vibe. So I cannot wait to get back to that for sure.
Operation Big Wave.
Operation Big Wave is commenced.
Yo, is that the official name? Operation Big Wave?
No,
Hashtag.
I stole that from Sonic Forces. Still, I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
sure. I mean,
But it just works for everything, you know.
either way, yeah, for real. Can hashtag that Operation Big Wave, Operation Say No More,
Yeah.
Operation Big Say No More Wave. I don't know.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, fella, your inspirations, man.
I'd say more time lately. I've been really inspired by drill artists. Not gonna lie. Heady One, I think, is the king of drill. Um,
Interesting.
and Central C is like a great up and coming. I say he's up and coming. People know him by now, but he's also a sick drill artist. Like I made a drill song like the other day, so and people are telling me it's pretty good. So definitely been inspired in that way. But inspiration from way back, Kanye West. Kanye West is like my goat, bruv. He is number one artist, producer, everything for 100 because bro, he's done so much, and then he did his newest project, Jesus is King, and I'm very big. If you know me, like Nutty said, very humble Christians, you know what I mean? And he did this Jesus is King album last year, changed my life, changed my whole life. So big up Kanye West.
Yeah, Connor's that guy still.
Kanye is that guy, 100%.
Yeah.
Salute, man. Salute. You're nutty. Is it still, Hans Zimmer, classical Isaac Hayes, Bob Marley, Tupac, Jamiroquai? Who else, man?
All that good stuff. Trying to think what I've been listening to recently, because I tend to just have my phases. Like I was listening to a lot of old school jungle recently. Old school jungle, old school dance hall. Well, I say old school, more like just early 2000s, Elephant Man, Bushel Banton and all of that.
Yeah.
But then obviously I listen to a lot of rock. There's one band, Title Fight, I really like. Mac DeMarco, King Cruel.
Okay.
King Cruel from South London, he is cold. And then there's the next guy, Mansour Brown. He's a guitarist, but his stuff it makes instrumental music, but it's phenomenal. It's like the best stuff you've ever heard. And I'm trying to think. I've been listening to old school rap as well. Yeah, like I've had Busta on rotation recently. Missy Elliott, Miss Jade. Miss Jade's album, bruv, Girl Interrupted, bruv. Like I think it's like a body of Timberland's best work. I think some of the beats on there, they're just like it's jaw-dropping stuff, innit? So yeah, all of that. Nirvana gets played on the regs. Yeah, all sorts. I like to mix it up, bro. You get me?
It's interesting because you are, let's just say, I'll put it in you're murking it basically, right? In terms of production as well, and you're done. So it's nice to work out what your inspirations are, man. It's shocking, and and the whole pimp slap to the whole thing is the man's running Cubase 5. You don't need the latest things. You know what I mean? That thing runs like the old BMWs, man, the old M5s. It's just literally, it's true, man. That's how it runs, man. Without all the gadgets in that, man. It's quick. You know what I mean?
I guess I'm almost apprehensive to upgrade because I used 10 a couple years ago, and I was like, I guess I could get used to this, but it's like, it's just not the same, innit? Like, it's like it doesn't have experience of me using it for like 16, 17 years. So it's like having to rejuvenate and get used to the new thing, which I'm a bit scared of it, like interrupting my workflow, innit? Especially when it's like I know I can do every genre, like to make it sound like it was made in whatever engine is popular for that genre. Say like more often not, say for drill, it's a fruity thing, innit? But I can make drill beats that sound like they're made in FL, so I'm good. I know what to do. I know how to twang Cubase 5 to make it sound like the new FL. So why would I have to use anything else? You get me? And that I was gonna say as well for influence-wise, like not really influences, but what I've been listening to, that I have been listening to a lot of drill as well, man. So good stuff still.
Real shit.
Bando K and all them man there, like
Mm,
yeah, the OFB stuff, and yeah,
for sure.
like fella said, like Heady and CB. I like
Yeah.
CB as well. That stuff there just makes me angry and just like, yeah, like, you know. I just
Wait,
know he's just a cruddy guy as well. When you
for
know
real.
someone is on the stuff they're saying, it's kind of like when 50 Cent first come out, it's like,
Yeah, like you
you
really
know.
know that he's a shooter. He'll kill you. Fuck.
I seen one video of CB, bro, waving the strap at the feds, bro, when he's getting chased. I was like, raw. This guy ain't no joke, bro.
That is wild.
Boy. So,
For real.
regarding hurdles and losing motivation, both of you, man, whenever you're ready, have you ever lost motivation or hit a hurdle, and how do you overcome it? So besides lockdown, I'll come to that in a bit.
Hurdles, boy. Bruv, life is one big hurdle, fam. Like, in a nutshell. Like, hell, yeah, man. Hurdles come, like, no matter what. Like, and one thing that I've learned recently is that your mind is the biggest hurdle. Like,
Big talk.
it could be you just battling yourself. Like, last year, I was like very confused and lost with like my positioning in the universe, bro. So it was, the only thing that really helped me overcome that was prayer and, believing in God and, knowing that He will guide me and get me through this. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, hurdles will always come. Like life is a series of ups and downs. Like it's all just part of balance, and with that balance comes hurdles, and just knowing that you will be able to get through it if you don't give up, having a good mindset, and keeping your mental health in check, and having a belief system, whether that is that you believe in the universe, or you believe, like I firmly believe in God. So and it's all the same. It's all the same thing at the end of the day. Yeah, but yeah, literally just that. I do have to say though, I do have to cut out. I'm so sorry. I know that is really abrupt, but I'm gonna have to love you guys and leave you here.
Okay,
but I
fella.
just
All good, bro.
thank you for having me on the show. Like honestly, it's been great chatting to you, man.
It's okay. It's all right.
Man. And yeah, major love, and I'll check you guys soon, 100%.
Big up, fella, man.
Major love, my
those
G.
were some lovely words, my guy. I really
Honestly,
appreciate that, man.
Hey, honestly, big love to everyone that's watching. Big up to you, Nutty, bruv. I'll see you soon, 100%. And then big up to you, RadiAsian.
The number
Big
one
up
station
everybody.
for the Asian invasion. Respect, man.
You know what I mean, bruv? It's real. It's real. Major love. Take care, yeah?
God bless you, fella. Thank you, man.
Love,
Amen.
bro.
Amen.
Love,
Major
bro.
love. In a bit.
Amen, bro.
Safe,
Amen.
man.
Cool. So salute, Nutty, man. You are a top man. So I'm gonna put you on. You're now on the hot seat officially.
Uh-oh.
No, it's all right, brother. It's absolutely fine. Okay. Yeah, I am aware. We've gone over time and the rest of that. And fella had to get back to work. So I'm looking at the actual messages coming in saying get back to work, and I thought bloody hell. I thought absolutely madness. So I guess you can answer the questions. And I never got around to actually discussing. We did touch on it. P Rain and the way you produced it, because when you originally listened to the project to do your mix, the original version in December, how did you go about basically? Is that a dumb question? How do you go about remixing, or I don't know, but how did you approach it?
What, the Rain tune?
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Like, I think, like, with that one, like I said, I had the idea. I knew I was going to sample the bridge and do something with that. And I've kind of been experimenting with what I call entropic production. So I'll cut up random bits of the sample. I'll find the tempo if I want to pitch it down, because I knew I wanted it to be slower. Because I was like, oh, it's already got that sort of upbeat thing. I was like, I want to make a rap thing. I slowed it down and just chopped it up and sort of flung it into place and sort of heard if it was a loop that made sense, and like as long as it lands back on the root note or whatever, the bass note, then I'm yeah, that can work, you know. So then after that, I just put in some bits and bobs. Like I put like literally like a bar of bass guitar at the end of the phrase, and then I knew I wanted it to be a little bit glitchy, and I knew I wanted it to have big drums, and that was kind of it. There wasn't really that much to it. Like I try not to overthink the stuff I'm working on these days, or like add too much stuff. Like I try to just be like, well, that's it. You know, maybe I'll spend like a hour tops on getting the main like frame or skeleton down, and then over the course of the next few days, I tend to like, I'll listen to it like on repeat or whatever. I'll listen to it in the shower, listen to it when I'm walking, listen to it on like just the phone. I'll send it to the man and them, see sort of what kind of reactions I get, and then I add more stuff, and then like by the end of the week, I like to have a finished version, because otherwise it never stops in it. So I'll just be like, yeah, boom, Friday now, this is what I'm gonna add, and then that's it. Like that's the cutoff point. But that being said,
yeah.
I did do, because I edited the video for that as well. Selena did an amazing job shooting it, man. Like, it was cold as shit in the forest, but
Which forest was
great. Oh, what was it again? It was one of them like parks in like Croydon. I actually can't remember what it's called, but yeah, I was sharpy. But yeah, so like even up until when I'd done the edit of the video, I was like, right, cool, I've got another day before I can send in the files. Like, let me just do one more mix, because it could be a little bit tighter, you know. So yeah, that's how it goes. But it's always different for every tune. Every project's a different adventure.
But do you like adhere to them? There's these unwritten rules basically where you never mix and produce on the same day. You go to bed and come back with a fresh set of ears.
Yeah. Unless that's the point, which I don't know. I always feel like you should probably mix on another day. But unless you're trying to go for that, it's supposed to be rough, then yeah, give it a week maybe. You know, give it some time.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, have you had last time I spoke to you, right, regarding gear acquisitions? Like I remember I made a note. You had the XV2080 from time ago, from when you was young, and you had the MPC 2000 XL. You got a new computer. Your dad's friend knows somebody who's a computer genius to hook up the computer.
Yeah.
But what else have you picked up?
Well, I have acquired for my birthday from someone very important in my life. I've acquired a Telecaster, so I'm using that quite a lot now.
No way.
Yeah, I got one of those, and I've had my eye on that for a little while, so I've got that. That's basically the only new thing I've got, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think. I've got some percussion now as well. I've got a cabasa and some tambourines. That's it. That's it. That's all I've got. Like, I'm not really one of those geared, like, I don't know, you talk to Joker or whatever. Joker's like got all these synths and all this mad stuff, and it's like, you know, it's like, rah, like it's crazy. But I'm not really that type of guy. Like I'm happily to just do half the stuff in the box, just straight up on Cubase, like my drums and that, and then do the rest with my bass guitar, my, you know, the telly, and maybe a bit of the acoustic. And like, I'm trying to keep it a bit more organic now and have more like I've stopped using quantize and that. Like before it was like, yeah, got quantize everything. Like if I'm doing the swing, then the swing is on the quantize as well. But now it's like, let me see, I could get that organic feel, and like tried to stop using auto tune as well, because I'd use it out of laziness, because I'm not the type of person like, even I can't lie, on the rain thing I put the auto tune on it because I wanted to have that sort of that yardy, you know, when a yard man uses auto tune, it's like a feeling in it. I wanted that in it. But now I'm trying to just have a bit more of a natural sort of, yeah, just a natural tone in that. And that I got that idea from Il Hayes. Il Hayes was like, no, don't put no auto tune on me. Like if it's off key, I'll do it again. And I was like, yeah, that's what I should be like, you know? Because I just use it out of laziness. I'll do a chorus. I'm like, yeah, well, I want to have lunch now, innit? So I'll put auto on it. But if I just spent another 5 minutes, like, I'll tighten up this vibrato's not right, let me sort that out, then I'd have the same effect and feel more proud within myself. And, you know, it's like, you cut out the middleman of like connection between you and the listener, like auto tune. It's like
That's
no
deep,
auto
man.
tune, but you know all the classic stuff. You know, Marvin Gaye, Michael Jackson, they ain't using no fucking auto tune, bro. It was them in the studio grafting, making the record what it was, and that's what we fell in love with, and that's why we can still bang Marvin Gaye tunes like 50 years on or whatever, you know. So,
Boy,
yeah.
Have you noticed that the Telecaster has got like a really, really nice neck, and the way you can move around it quick?
Yeah, 100%, bro. Because I was using a like Squire before, and like to go onto the Telecaster and like so it's like, oh my days, like it's like easier somehow, you know. And like the pickups and that as well. I'm still experimenting with trying to find the right, because I'm so used to using the Squire. I didn't touch the settings on the pickup. I just left it in it and I'll just mess around in like Guitar Rig, and I'll just add stuff with that. But now I'm just like, when I start record stuff in with the telly, I'm just like, oh, I don't even know if I need to touch this. It sounds pretty good, man.
So are you using an amp? Are you DIing into the computer, or?
I am DIing. Sorry, bro. I just need to put my charger on the phone because it's just like,
Okay, Nutty, bro.
oh,
It's
it's
fine,
very
man.
annoying, bro.
It's fine.
I've got 6%. I don't want to lock off. You feel me?
Nah, no.
There we go.
Salute to my man from Dagenham, Shax B, man, for he put a big up and a fire thing there too, man. And thank you, the amazing Claire, beautiful Claire, for your support too. But we are doing good. So we're talking about DIing in. Is it charging or what, bro?
I've literally just got this charger, bro. Don't tell me it's mashing up, you know.
Oh no, you went to the Indian shop, man, Mr. Patel, man.
No, I got this from Mr. Benzo's, bro.
Cool.
I should have hit up Mr. Patel. That's what I should have did.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Sorry, bro. Alright, cool. It says it's charging. Cool.
Cool.
If I lock off, you know why?
Yeah. Of course, brother, man. Of course.
You get me?
Bovan, how the hell did you connect with Bovan?
Who?
Bovan, because Pav.
Oh,
sorry.
I've known him for years. I've known Pav for years still. I don't know, just known him from off the circuit. Obviously, old school UK hip hop days. You know, Deal Real, Jump Off. I'd always sort of known him. And then at one point, he was living in Tottenham with some of my other pals that I knew. So I'd run into him a couple of times. Like, oh, we should work, man, you know. And then, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just happened, innit? Like, obviously, had the foreign currency pop in and that. And I was like, oh, man. I was at that point where I was like, I can't just keep doing singles myself and it, distro kid, and that's cool. But it would be nice to have that official label, that stamp from someone that's like, you know, a legend and has the connections and that. So, yeah. You know, me and Selena, we had a chat and we was like, yeah, I think it made sense for us to have some material over there, because it's like, you know, we're quite similar in the sense of multi-genre, versatile artists and stuff, and like we like the visuals that are eye-catching, and we like our tunes to be about stuff but also bangers. So there's like there was a lot of crossover. So it just kind of made sense, man. You know, big up Pav. Like, Pav's an absolute G, great guy, man. You know what I'm saying?
He is, man. He is. Because as soon as like, first I saw him on with Suck Knight on Doom and in Ashani. Then when I realised, what Nutty's with him? I thought on Moves. I thought, yo. I looked at the artwork. It's a little synth wavy. I thought, this is sick.
Yeah, we was actually sitting on that tune for a little while, man. We was originally. Like, we just done the tune and it was going to come out of Smiler's label Portfolio. But then, I don't know, it just didn't really happen, didn't really materialise. And, yeah, I don't know, we just had the tune there. I had the Cyberdyne rhythm with Sam. And I was like, yo, Sam Frank, what are you saying? Like, should we put this out? He was like, bruv, let's just put out both of them. I was like, all right, cool, let me talk to Smiler. And he's like, yeah, do your thing. And like, big up Smiler as well. And, yeah, man, yeah. I'm glad that one finally got to come out, man. Like, I changed the production. There was another version where it's like, Pav was like, yeah, I think we've got to do something about those drums. I was like, yeah, I think you're all right still. So we went back in on the drums, went back over the mix a couple times, and sorted it, and yeah, I love that tune. That tune's great.
Dude,
It's a good one.
absolutely banging tune. I've been playing it out quite a bit, man, over the last
Same.
couple of months. As soon as it dropped, I think
Yeah.
Nandini from Foreign Currency sent it over before
Yeah.
before it dropped. So
Yeah.
regarding who else do you want to collaborate with?
I've got a long list, bro. There's a lot of people, bro. I still ain't worked with gigs. I'd love to work with gigs.
Yeah.
So kind of who doesn't want to work with gigs? You know what I'm saying? Who else? Like, trying to think who's like new. That's Back Row G's pretty good. He's pretty sick.
Back Row G.
Georgia Smith.
Yeah.
She'd be a good shout. Ellie as well. Obviously, them lot had that tune. I sent some beats over to their manager. I don't know if you heard them. You don't know if you got them yet, but shout me. You get me? Yeah. Who else, bro? I don't know. There's a lot of just basic talent in the UK at the moment, man. I kind of feel spoiled for choice when it comes to like collabs. And to be honest with you, I'm on collabs right now still. Where I'm not like last year. I was just like, I want to put out a single a month. We did that. Now we're getting ready for the EP. So in the meantime, I'm just going to be doing collabs and stuff. That's why I'm like, you know, working with other producers for once and other artists and, you know, jumping on people's tunes, whether they want me to or not, you know.
Sick or not. I love that.
Because I was like, you know, I was like, what if I don't do a good job of this fella thing? And I've just decided to do it. Like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do this too. Like, could be whack. Like, you never know, innit? But sometimes you just
no. Come on, bro. If
you
your
take
name's
the
on
risk.
something, it's going to be banging.
Oh, I appreciate that still. I appreciate that. It's only banging because I stress myself making it good. Like, I talked to Selena about it. She doesn't understand. Like, I get so worked up, bro. Like, I don't know if it's because I stopped waving when I make tunes. Like, back in the day, I used to wave and I'd make tunes like, yeah, it's great. Like, I wouldn't have doubts in it. But now I've stopped waving and that. I'm just like, maybe this isn't as good as I think it is, you know? Like, I have a little moment of inspiration when I first done it. I'm like, yo, this is the best stuff I've ever made. Like, I ain't going to get no better than this. And then next day I'll be like, you know what? Maybe it's not as good as I think it is. Like, what if I send it out to people like this doesn't slap, you know? So there's always that doubt there. But it does make me want to try harder to make it the best as it can be, you know, in any way I can.
To be fair, I think that's a good situation to be in where you're setting your own benchmark for yourself. I mean, that and I think that's a beautiful place to be. Where basically your last track is your last hurdle, sort of benchmark. So, in terms of putting in the pure hard work and the pure graft, I think you've got it merked. You know, and you've got that locked, and your work. It shows in your work, man. Because when you hear your work, you're just thinking, every time you hear it, you hear a new element in the production. Thinking, whoa, at different volumes, you hear different things as well. Thought this is sick. The way he's doing it, absolutely great. Use of the stereo field regarding pan laws and panning, which is good as well. Sorry, I'm boring you to death. And I got a critical ear, man. That's what it is. If you're crap, you won't be on my show,
though.
bro.
That's good. See, I do that stuff with people like you. Obviously, not everyone's gonna hear that, but you know, if there's one or two nerds like me out there that appreciate it, like how I do when I listen to other people's stuff, then yeah, cool. You get me? That's why I do it. You know what I'm saying? I do it so it can be appreciated. You feel me?
Sample rates, man. Are you still working? Are you working at 44.1 or are you working at 96, 24.96?
I'm still at 44 just because it's just quicker to bounce stems and stuff. Because I'm just, if I'm sending stems off to like, I had to send some stems to someone in America to mix a tune the other day. I sent that I think I sent that 48.
Okay.
Which is, it's a big step for me still. But more time, I'm just at 44. I'm like, can you really tell the difference? I don't know. Like, I think maybe when I start getting to bigger studios, I will just go straight up to 96, man. You know,
bro. Let me tell you something, man. This is gonna sound nutty too. Nutty,
yeah.
Right, this is it. Check this. All right, the way we've got this old ass sound card over here in the studio behind us is an RME Fireface 800. This thing is like a tank. Yeah, it runs.
Yeah, I see it.
Don't ever let you down, man. So I was listening to tunes sent in for the radio show. and I cranked the sample rate from 44.1 to 96, and it's like the whole thing opened up, and I was like, no.
Is it?
I was like, no. I thought, but even though the master file sent over was a 44.1, so I thought maybe that was supplying some sort of limitation on the converter. Or I don't know how it was doing it. Like, I kept doing it last night. And another, I'm an advocate for 96. So another thing, it reduces your latencies by half, and as a label, an artist producer, you also have the opportunity to release Ultra HD. Yeah, of course, because if your projects are coming out in Ultra, which is good as well. So plus you've probably got a very fast computer, like so which is all good and well. There's not much I can teach you, but basically I can say please experiment and just listen to high quality FLACs or whatever, and switch. If you have a sound card that can switch the sample rate in the middle of a tune, and then you'll hear, bro. Just honestly,
I'll have to experiment with that still.
Yes,
I really have to.
Yes, and that means I could be part of the process where I said I made this sick guy even more sicker, and now this next tune has come out in 2496, and because over here like we can really we can enjoy it, man. But I love your work anyway. So what can we expect from you this year?
All sorts, bro. I've got the EP coming, the Big Smoke EP. I'm not going to give a date on it yet because this is a project that has a lot of moving parts, because also going to be accompanied by a short film that I've wrote. Sick. And we'll be starring in with some of my pals that help work on the project, because we're all actors as well. Do you know what I'm saying? We're all, music and creating all the same stuff in it. So the Big Smoke EP and movie short film, that's going to be coming later this year.
Absolutely.
That's the main big thing, because I haven't done a project since the soundtrack to The Wave, which is like 2015. So yeah, 6 years with no project. I was like, okay, cool. I've done my singles, done a few features, like I've collabed with big artists and that. Like, all right, cool. Let's do a project and see how that goes. So yeah, that and still working with people, still working with Paige Keiki, still working with Loki and Sing Mahoon and Ill Hayes, obviously. Like
Sing Mahoon, man.
So yeah, in fact, me and Ill Hayes, we've been working quite a lot over lockdown. Like I think like maybe even like once a week or something. We'll just once or twice a week, maybe we'll jump on WhatsApp and make some tunes. So we've got quite a lot of material, and like me and Sing have got quite a lot of tunes together as well. So at some point we want to package that up. We've got about 30 tunes that we've done together, just like on a shits and giggles vibe.
Dude, how come I didn't know this? I just thought it was like 4 or something.
Nah, he's one, bruv. He's like me, bro. But he's got so much material. Like he come to my house not too long ago, yeah, and because his folder is massive, innit? I was like, bro, you need to come to my yard with a hard drive. You get me, car? My hard drive's got the little red thing going on now in it, so you can either come and take this. Like, literally took about an hour to transfer all the data. Like, he's got so much material. So yeah, at some point, I want to put out the stuff that we've done together, because it's a bit different for both of us. So maybe hopefully this year. Like, I kind of want to do the EP and then do like a compilation album type thing, like depending on how the EP goes. And then maybe next year, or like the arson and next year, do a sort of a string of collab projects.
Sick.
And that.
Sick.
So
sick.
Yeah, that's the long-term goal, bro.
Salute, bro. Now I gotta hit you with this question, because over a year ago we discussed this. So how is the market right now for production and selling beats?
Oh man, it's pretty whack, not gonna lie. Like, obviously I've got my Nutty P on the Buttons page. If anyone is up and coming artist, a budding rapper, you don't have to be up and coming. Drake, if you want to hit up the page, hit me up, boy.
Yo,
I'm sure you can afford what's on there.
No, but to be honest, I actually visualize that happening. That's the level you're on, bro.
So safe, love, bro. But yeah, it's been tricky still, because obviously there's a bit of a financial deficit at the moment, and people aren't really, they're not really financially endowed, so it's hard for them to sort of spend money on luxuries like instrumentals, especially when you can jump on YouTube and find one that's tag free. Like, people just put up free beats and whatever. So it's a bit hard to be like, hey, buy my beats, when they can get them for free and they don't have money and still want to rap. So, but it's cool. Like, I don't really see it as like, it doesn't really stress me out, because I think at some point things will change. Like, that's how it goes. Like, sometimes, like, I could go for a month where I'm like shot a bunch of beats, and then another 2 months where I don't, and then a month later it's back. So yeah, I try not to let it discourage me, man. You get me?
It's okay. So would you say lockdown from a producer's point of view for you has been positive?
Yeah, I'd say so. I've definitely been able to make more stuff where I haven't been doing as many sessions. Like, so I've been able to experiment more, which is something I really wanted to do, because I think maybe a few years ago I was kind of like, I wanted to do more like current styles and sounds, and like, like steel bangle style, like that sort of stuff. Like, I wanted to do that, but then I just did that. Like, I went through this phase where I just like put stuff on YouTube and just make beats and not really put no effort in, and just like making beats just to like meet the quota. So then I'm kind of come out of that, and I was like, you know what? I've got more time. Let me just not have nothing on YouTube and just like spend time and make beats and make them good and see what happens, and like experiment with different things. So yeah, I think it's been quite positive for me.
Salute, bro. Do you still have the Voice Master Pro?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Sick.
Of course, I had to get a new one though, which was a bit long. Like, I've got 2 other Voice Master Pros in my basement, because the one I had before, it was old and just fucked and just didn't work in it. So I had to get a new one, and then that one I got off eBay, and then the gate didn't work, which is proper annoying, because I ain't got a booth in it. My thing is just like the mic in the room with the man them in it. So if the man them are billing zoots and chatting shit, the mic picks it up if there ain't no gate in it. So I had to get another one, and then the last one I got has a gate and everything works, and it's like I can use the harmonics and the EQ, and it's like, yeah, it's great still.
Salute, bro. Salute, man. Talk to me about Ballerina in a minefield. Like, how did that title come about?
I don't know, cuz I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things, I must have heard it before somewhere. Like, it must have been something that I'd heard, like a ballerina on a minefield or whatever. And then I was writing the tune, and it's kind of like another one of those experimental ones that I was like, I don't really want it to have a chorus. I think it should just have different verses and just different sections, and people will have their own favorite section in it. And I was like, writing the tune, and I was like, how am I going to end it? I would like this. It just kind of just come to me still, and it felt fitting, because I suppose I was thinking like, just made. I guess the whole point of the line is like, someone's asking you questions, and you're like, oh, don't ask that specific question. It's gonna make me spill the beans. So that was sort of what it was, and like, it was a bit of an experimental one. Like, Adam R, initially he did the piano and the chords and stuff, and like, he sent it to me, and then I just added the drums and the bass line and the vocal, and then it was like, oh, I think this is a pretty good tune here still. Selena loved it, and then she produced the video, and then I directed it. Hey shot it, and then big up Hannah, who's the ballerina in the video, and then I edited it and we put it out, man. Like, that's it really. It was a quick thing still.
Respect, man. My bro, is there anything else you'd like to add, and where can people hit you up?
People can hit me up on my website. First and foremost, big up Selena for designing the website. If you need a website designed, hit up Selena. Selena Legacy, Luna Legacy. Just hit her up. She's a very talented, wonderful woman. And my website, AntonFlanders.com. It's my real name, Anton, Anton, Flanders, FLANDERS.com, COM. You know what .com is anyway. And then I got Instagram at my name is Nutty P, and then Facebook Anton Nutty P Flanders, and then Twitter my name is Nutty P, and then SoundCloud Nutty P, Spotify Nutty P, Apple Music, Nutty P as well, and just yeah, hit me up, man. Shout me.
Salute to you, bro, man. Hopefully, one day we'll be able to hook up and talk in person, and we will compare my roti to your roti, and
Yeah,
and, and
can't wait.
it's true. And I'll get you that thingy, the White Russian or the Mai Tai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's do it, bro.
I'll have one shot of Martel. That'll.
Hey,
Yeah.
classic.
That's the one, man. God bless you, my bro. Because under the grace of God the Almighty, everything happens, and mate, keep all the juju and them evil people away. And yeah. Trust me, man. They operate, man. Especially in the music industry, man. They're
I
there,
know.
man.
Tell me about it.
Trust me, man. You gotta watch for them, man. And
I know. Trust me, boy. I've been dodging them my whole life, my whole career.
salute.
You get me?
God bless you, Nutty, man.
Thank you, bro. Thanks for having me, bro.
Nah, man. It's thank you. It's a super talented
And
producer.
thanks for always supporting man's tunes and that, man. If you ever need rhythms, bruv, you know I'm gonna hit you up, bruv. You get me?
Rude boy, my son and daughter will support your son and daughter as well when it comes to the tunes too.
Beautiful.
It's a generational thing, man. Respect, man.
Trust me.
God bless you, Nutty, bro.
Big up, bro. Safe, bro.
Cool, man. Hold it down.
Safe.
Stay